to the spotlight from the Mid-Atlantic sales team on Marriott's GRO portal. We're really excited to be with you today, and I'm here with Mike Angel, the General Sales Manager of the Mid-Atlantic Group Sales Team, and I'm Teri the Vice President of Area Sales here in the Mid-Atlantic. And we're excited to be with you today and talk a little bit about how we got to where we are in our career, as well as some of our team members are going to share with you some of their advice and how they got where they are in their career. So let's start. So Mike, what's the best career advice you've ever received?
You know, Teri, over the years I've gotten a lot of great advice from a lot of really good Marriott executives. I think one of the best advice from a mentor that I ever got was to take a risk in your career. Don't be afraid to take that risk. And when I look back at my career, I had an opportunity to move from sales into revenue management and do some other exciting jobs at our corporate headquarters. And each time I remembered that advice and I took it. And while it seemed like a bit of a risk at the time, it ended up being great for my career and an opportunity for me to grow, not just upward, but also with breadth and depth. And that was really important for me. How about you, Teri? Any great advice you've gotten over the years?
Well, I was just going to ask you, is that the same advice you give people?
You know, it is one piece of advice that I give. I also like to tell people a lot, don't worry about just moving upward in your career. Look at what opportunities out there are going to give you a chance to have more breadth and more depth and learn the organization from a different angle. And that will make you more marketable later on in your career.
Exactly. That really is similar to the advice I give. Always think about not necessarily what the next position is that you want, but how does that next position position you for where you want to go? Because sometimes it is that breadth move that really prepares you for the next move. And the best career advice that I have gotten really is to follow your heart and do what you love. And with that, that really kind of guides you in the right place. And I've been with Marriott over 30 years and had phenomenal opportunities across property sales, area sales. I also work at corporate headquarters. And every position I've had has just been an unbelievable differentiating experience. And I think it's prepared me to do the job that I am doing today. The other advice that I give to people is be the best in the job that you can be. A lot of people get really anxious to move up very quickly, and people say, how do I get to the next job? I say, be the best you can be in the job that you're in. And that really was advice that I had gotten early on, and it really has played well with myself and gotten me to where I wanted to be.
You know what, Teri, the other thing a lot of people say to me is, what is your favorite job that you've ever done? And you know what I tell them is, I've had a lot of jobs. It's hard to pick the most favorite one, but what I try to do in every single job is make the most of it. And when I've seen others that are successful, that's one trait I notice that happens a lot, is no matter what job they're in, they make the most of that job and they make it seem like it's the best job they've ever had. So every job that I've been in, I make the most of it and I say, hey, this is a great job. I'm lucky to have this opportunity and I'm going to make the most of it. How about you?
Absolutely, same thing. And it's also like, as I come into a position, I'm always like, where can we take this role? You know, how can we take this job and how can we make the team better? How do we grow? How do we raise the bar? And that makes all of us better on behalf of our customers and the company, and helps us grow business, right, in the company.
It really does. It really does.
So with the GRO portal, it's a fantastic resource for you to use in order to help you understand what you need to do for your career. But I think another key element is to have a mentor. And mentors can be a lot of different people. They can be people that you've worked with, they could be inside or outside the company, but have some few trusted advisors that really know you well, that when you really need advice, you can ask them if they see a good fit for you, what advice, if you have a dream job, what advice they have for you that will truly be honest with you, of what you really need to do to develop yourself professionally for the next career opportunity that you want to aspire to be. And take time to do that and plan for that, as well as putting the personal time in for that personal development piece to prepare yourself for the next job.
You know, it's interesting, Teri, a lot of people think or ask me, hey, do you have this formal mentor program? And I've never had one, but I can tell you right now who are the top 3 people that I go to whenever I need some career advice. And I know that they're going to be a trusted advisor, somebody that will give me a neutral perspective on things, if you will, and somebody that I know that is going to give me great advice. And I think it's important that everybody should have that because you have to get another perspective, and you need somebody that can be a trusted advisor as well.
That's right. There's just a world of opportunities in Marriott sales across property, area, and group sales. Just fantastic opportunities. And there's one just waiting for you. So whether you can decide what that is on your own, or whether you want to bounce things off of other people, use your colleagues, your leaders, and again, extra mentors, other people outside in and outside of the company. You know, today we're excited because we have 3 superstars from the Mid-Atlantic team to talk to you about their current positions and how they got to where they are, and you'll truly see a diversified background across all 3 of our sales teams in property sales, area sales, and the group sales team.
That's right, Terry. Well, let's hear from Sarah, Steve, and Trent now.
Good luck to all of you.